Thanks for tuning in to Say What Now? Reddit Stories. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and don't forget to turn on those notifications. And now, on to the story of Am I the asshole for getting a new nurse fired for accusing me of having an affair with my father? Hey Reddit, I am a social worker at a small hospital. My dad is one of the ER day shift charge nurses. A few weeks ago, I was in the ER trying to figure out placement for an elderly patient. When I was leaving, I had a chat with my dad in the hallway. Before I left, he gave me a hug and told me not to be late for dinner. I joked about how I'm going to order the most expensive steak on the menu since it's his turn to pay. I am a 27F and my dad is 51M. There was a new nurse at the nurse's station nearby. Pretty much everyone knows that he's my dad. I hadn't spoken with this new nurse much though, and she didn't know. Apparently, she thought my dad and I were having an affair based off of what she heard/saw. She knew my dad was married to my mom, who brings him lunch sometimes. She immediately began gossiping to some of the other staff that my dad is having an affair with the hospital social worker, aka me. One older nurse that I've known for a long time immediately came to tell me. I don't think she likes this nurse very much, and I guess no one decided to tell her that he's my dad. So they messy too, though, but okay. I hate gossipers. I don't know what it is about nurses, but I swear some of them really love to spread rumors. I decided to not take it up with her, and I just went straight to HR. We were both asked to come to HR after our shift was over, along with my dad. Now, the HR lady knew that he's my father. When the new nurse came in, she was asked to explain, and she said she thinks that it's terrible that we would so blatantly have an affair, and she was shocked because she thought my dad seemed like such a good guy. My dad then decided to speak up and explain that I'm his child. The new nurse was mortified and apologized profusely. The HR lady asked me and my dad to leave. They had a meeting with the unit manager, and it was decided that the new nurse would be fired immediately because she was still in her 90-day probationary period. So you still in your 90 days and you spreading rumors? How, how did you think that that was going to make sense? Mm. My mom thinks I'm a jerk, and I should have just brought it up to the nurse instead of bringing it to HR when I knew she would probably get fired. I think my mom is also sympathetic because she stalked the woman's Facebook and she's a single mom. I think I was right to have her fired because the hospital doesn't need a bunch of nurses sitting on their butts gossiping instead of doing their job. My dad is embarrassed and feels awkward about the whole thing. It's not the first time someone thought I was dating my dad. We aren't weird or anything, but it happens. Anywho, am I the asshole? No, no. I mean, she didn't need to get fired, but in the same token, it's like you're within your first 90 days where any little insignificant thing can get you fired. So the mere fact that you're out here already, you don't even know these people like that to be spreading rumors. You don't know them at all. Sometimes it's best keep your thoughts to yourself. Tell your friends. Like that's something that you go home and or on your way home after work, you calling your homegirl, you calling your boyfriend, your spouse, something. You're talking about it with them. You don't talk about things at the job on the job because it's always going to get back to somebody some way somehow because not everybody is your friend. Most people at work are just that, co-workers. People get that confused. But no, because not only not only are you out here gossiping, but then you're making it like I'm having an affair with my dad. It's my dad. Like, listen, that's just nasty. That like, ew. Like, I don't understand that one. I really don't. So, in one take, no, I don't think she's that asshole because you should have left me alone. So now you got to deal with the consequences of your actions, not mine. I'm not the one who was spreading rumors. You were. I'm not the one who was talking junk. Or maybe you should have came up and had a regular conversation with me before you jumped to conclusions. How about that? What if that was like an uncle? What if that was like a godfather, a family friend, a cousin? Like you don't know. What if that was like an older brother? People have like big age gaps. It's so many things that it could have been instead of you just assuming immediately that I'm having an affair with, like, that's your first thought? That, like, why is that your first thought? It's giving weirdo. It's definitely giving weirdo. Like, that's very much weird. I would assume that they're family before I'm like, oh, somebody's having an affair. What? Mm. I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think? I don't think she was. I don't know. I don't know if I would have went to HR, but I if I just felt like if you so easily jumped to that conclusion off of a few interactions, then what else could you have done? So then it's like maybe she should have went to HR. I don't know. What y'all think? Let me know down below. Like, subscribe, comment. Until next time. Bye-bye.